One of the issues that you're pressing for right now, Guantanamo Bay, you want to cut funding to the countries who mishandle terrorists.
Right.
There's an article in the Miami Herald that has some Republicans claiming victory over stopping President Obama and his efforts to close Guantanamo Bay. Are you at the point where you're able to say that it is a victory for Republicans?
Yeah, I don't think it's a victory for Republicans. I think it's a victory for national security.
Okay.
That's really been the focus. There's not been a partisan issue from the beginning. The president made what I think is a foolish campaign promise during his campaign in 2008 that he would go in and close Guantanamo. Basically, he blamed terrorism in America on Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay is not the issue. Wherever those terrorists are held, terrorists around the world from Al-Qaeda will be mad at that location. So you're going to either have them mad at Colorado or at Kansas or at South Carolina or Oklahoma or Guantanamo Bay that is separate from the rest of the United States. That's the best place to be able to secure the people that actually secure those detainees, those folks that are in our military that actually do the work to be able to keep them contained. None of the detainees, nor their families, nor their other terrorist allies know who those individuals are. If you bring them into the United States, those individuals are exposed. People will know who it is that works at that facility. You'll have the family members of those individuals that'll be able to come on and to be able to visit and be around that. I think it's a dangerous precedent to be able to set. So from the beginning, this is about national security more than it is about combating the president. What we have done is we have said we won't allow any funding to be used to move those individuals from Guantanamo Bay into the United States. So the president has then used his authority to say, well, I'll just ship them to other countries then. Well, some of those other countries have held them for a little while and then just let them go and said, we'll just keep them in our country, but there's really no monitoring of them. What I proposed and what's coming up in this next week is an amendment to what's called the National Defense Authorization to say any Guantanamo Bay detainee that the president sends to another country, if that person returns to the battle against us and we have to go capture them again, that country will lose federal funding. We won't do foreign aid to that country or be able to cut their foreign aid. I think it's an important signal to send is if the president transfers these people to your country, we expect them to still be detained. This is not a matter of letting them loose. These are some of the worst terrorists in the world.